Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this video. I was supposed to do this a while ago, my bad. But finally getting around to it. It's called The 7 Levels of Rapper. All right, we got level 1 through 7. A few people have asked me to watch this, but sure. But let's see what these 7 levels are. Let's watch.
Every level of rapping ability explained.
Level 1, trash.
The bottom of the barrel. Artists famous for putting out garbage.
You can get hit, bitch. Hey, yeah.
Cut the shit off, bro.
I gotta cut the shit the fuck off.
They can't flow, their voices are annoying, their lyrics are stupid. Just no redeemable qualities whatsoever.
After you talking, that shit stinks.
If you started rapping today with zero experience, you would be better than everyone here.
Punk niggas trying to clown me.
How crazy is that, right? Fix your posture, by the way. You're way too hunched over. I need you to understand, like, these guys are physically incapable of just phoning in some men. Their trashness just...
I would put him at level 1. Listen, No Limit was them guys. All right, listen, they wasn't the best lyrical rappers, but they definitely were super impactful, and they really put on for the South real heavy. I feel like a lot of modern day rappers are inspired by No Limit and like a lot of these older groups. I saw that he even had Baby on here, which Baby himself, yeah, obviously he's not a good rapper, but he was a part of Big Timers. So I feel like just based on that alone and how impactful they were as a group alone, I'm surprised that he would put him at level 1. That just sounds a bit off to me.
Jumps out and
it's like if you're gonna put Silk the Shocker here, you might as well put Master P.
ruins.
Well, obviously Master P is like he a couple steps above Silk the Shocker, but he's not that far, ahead of him. So it's like if you're gonna consider him to be such a trash rapper, like you would have to include people like Master P as well.
Every song they get in here. Back in the day, there was this guy named Birdman.
Yeah, I don't agree with this at all. I wouldn't we putting Krishan on the same level as Silk the Shocker. What the fuck? This stupid nigga Lil Xan. Ice JJ Fish is like, all right. You already lost a lot of credibility in my eyes with this ranking, but all right. Sure.
You either play it as a joke or you just tolerate it for another artist you like.
What the fuck is this nigga doing?
But no one is actually seriously bumping level 1 rap.
This nigga is trash.
No, people still play Baby. Well, Big Time.
You think you talking everything that come out my motherfucking mouth is hard, nigga?
Level 2, bad.
Unlike the
Icy
level 1
Spicy
rapper,
is
you can
above
get away with
Alright.
playing level 2 rap in public.
And
Now
Silk the
and
Shocker.
then,
Icy Spicy is above Silk the Shocker. Anybody who knows anything about rap at all would never put Icy Spicy above Silk the Shocker. Once again, Silk the Shocker wasn't this amazing, great rapper, but definitely better than Ice Spice. Saying that she's better is a very interesting take.
if you're lucky, you may even get the occasional listenable verse. Still though, their rapping ability is extremely limited, so most of the time they stick to one sound or even one flow. Level 2 includes one-trick ponies like Ice Spice.
I'm a ticket, I know he gon' spend. I'm with Dottie and her 30 friends. She a baddie, she know she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. I'm a baddie like fuck how you feel. And I'm thick cause I don't miss a meal.
You know, she dead serious, just keeps making the same song over and over again. Then you have trend chasers like Lil Pump.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Gyros.
Lil Pump is ahead of everybody
Their lack
from
of skill means
level
they
1.
often resort to employing gimmicks and internet trends to draw people in. So it's no surprise when you go in and out of style faster than the Yeezy 350s did. Finally, you have people that are just out of touch with the genre, like Will Smith, trying desperately to fit in.
This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back.
This is so fucking embarrassing. Jesus, Jaden, come get your daddy. I also think it's unfair to put Will on here, considering that his rap career at his peak, he was a decent-ish rapper. Like, people fucked with him. So Yeah, that's kind of wild to put him on here.
Yo, what?
Because this is not his peak at all. This is embarrassing. I don't know what the fuck he doing.
What the fuck is he doing, bro? And the harder they try, the cornier it gets. This shit.
But to put him on the same level as Lil Pump is kind of crazy. Once again, this is a very... It just seems like a very amateur way of looking at rap. And I'm not saying I'm this hip hop head and I'm so informed, but this just feels
never-ending cycle of ass. Buddy,
like you don't have a real understanding of rap or the hip hop genre at all.
You've been rich for 25 years. What the fuck are you doing posted up on a corner with the fitted in a fucking varsity jacket? You don't put on some moccasins and a knitted sweater right this instant?
Level 3, mid.
Alright, I know these days youngins use the word mid to describe anything ranging from the worst shit.
Putting Travis Scott here is wild. Travis Scott, once again, not the greatest rapper ever, obviously, but you cannot deny this man's impact and how influential he's been, how innovative he's been. He's single-handedly changed or created a new subsection of rap. You know, that melodic rapping shit. You can credit Travis Scott for that. And obviously there have been other people before him who has done that, but he has really perfected that and made it into his own. And he has also then inspired so many people after him. So that's wild to put him at level 3.
Ever heard?
Once again, it's like it's no understanding of rap at all.
So like,
and this is my issue, honestly. I'm already side-eyeing him. I got a rant, okay, low-key. Maybe I'll wait to the end. But
a 7 out of 10 song, but we're here today to define real mid. Like Tyga, like Moneybagg Yo, like a Travis Scott feature. Not good, not
Travis
bad.
Scott,
just pure.
Travis Scott in the same league as Tyga? It's like, yeah, you don't have a working understanding of rap at all. That's crazy. Coil Ray? Am I on the Twilight Zone? Coil Ray is on the same level as Travis Scott, who's been in the rap game for like what, a decade at this point, and that alone should show how impactful he's been and how great of a rapper he's been.
Bland rap caviar fodder.
Back that ass. Back that ass. Girl, you look good, make me spin.
Nah, he's of a higher caliber than Tyga. Like, stop playing in fucking Coil Ray. Like, we just saying anything now. This video is clearly to trigger people. This is rage bait. He's trying to trigger. I won't fall for it. All right. So this is some rage bait shit, and he's trying to be funny. You could tell, you know, by listening to his little corny jokes throughout this vid. He's just trying to entertain. So do your thing, brother.
Net cash.
Level 3 rap is best suited as background music in any sort of car or function where not offending people is the primary objective. And that quality has made it perfect for Wingstop commercials and annual 2K soundtracks.
Just got paid, I'm flossing. I'm a boss and I hang around bosses.
As a result, mid-rap has basically become corporate over the years. That's why you hear it everywhere,
crazy,
but it
but
still
cool.
has no fan base. I don't know about you, but me personally, I've never met a single Tyga fan. Unlike level 2, mid-rappers might actually...
The fact that he said with the exception of Travis, that should tell you alone that Travis doesn't belong there.
have more than one flow, some like surface level wordplay.
Count some money, then smoke me a plant. Then she got me higher than John Morant.
You might even get a 9 on me like Rajon Rondo, 30 on me like Steph Curry, 33 on me like Scottie Pippen. We can just keep going like this.
Filler bars galore.
He is so cringe.
Ballin' like I'm in the NBA.
Like, come on, bro. And people are gonna get mad that I'm putting Travis in this category. But remember, bro, we're basing this off pure rapping ability, and I don't know.
That doesn't make sense. That's such an unseasoned way to look at rap. And this is what gets on my nerves. Maybe we'll get into the rant early. This is what gets on my nerves with some of these white boys. Okay, let's just call it what the fuck it is. I'm gonna just say what I feel. This is my issue with him, fucking Knox Hill Farms, Fantano, I feel like they approach rap in a very like soulless way. Like I feel like they're trying to be too technical with it sometimes, and they're trying to give data and let me tell you the different levels, and this is how this rapper is better, and just because lyrical ability, like that's not all there is to a rapper. And you're saying the 7 levels of rapper. If you're just going based on lyrical skill, I just feel like that leaves so much out of the equation, and everything combined is what makes a rapper great. It's not just their lyrical ability. It's also their cadence, their flow, their delivery, their impact. Like, you know, how confident they are on the track. Like, all of these things contribute to them being a good rapper. You know what I think of as he's saying this? I'm thinking of the reference tracks that leaked of Drake, okay? Remember when Quentin Miller, when he had I don't think he released the reference tracks, but they got released, and you can hear him rapping some of the Drake songs that were like really popular. And if you listen to those reference tracks, they're not that great. You know why? Because Quentin Miller isn't that great of a rapper. He's a great lyricist. He can write, but he's not a great rapper. Drake took those songs and turned them into fucking hits, into smash hits. He did some magic on them tracks because he's a good rapper. Just the way that he delivered those songs, he made them great songs, and that's only something that can be achieved by a great rapper. It's not just about writing some fucking lyrics down and reciting them. That's just such a small part of the equation. Like I said, that's a very unseasoned, soulless, bland way to look at rap, and it just annoys me when I feel like some of these non-black people, I don't even want to just say white boys, it could be anybody, but people who are outside of the culture, who don't fully have a working understanding of it, I feel like they kind of come into this space, and even look at what this is titled and the whole energy of this video. So, let me tell you what the 7 levels are. It's like they're trying to school us, or, you know, trying to look at this in a way that just lacks understanding of the hip-hop genre. And also, storytelling is a big part as well. It's like when you're just considering lyrics, you're also leaving out storytelling, and that's very important when people are listening to music. It's like, am I connecting with this? It doesn't have to be the most profound and lyrical and giving me double, triple fucking entendres. It's like, no, this could be a great rapper and a great song because I fuck with this storytelling. I fuck with how I'm relating to what he's saying, you know? But again, in order to understand that and for that relatability to be there, you have to kind of be within the culture, because usually these black rappers are rapping about their black culture. So when you have these people outside of the culture trying to critique it or trying to rank these people or say this rapper is better than that, it's like they don't have a working understanding of how this genre works. So it's eye rolling. It just kind of gets on my nerves. But, you know, whatever. Sorry, I thought somebody was at my door. But yeah, they don't seem to have that understanding. So it's just like, oh, brother, this guy you know, that's just how I feel. I'm just like,
name one Travis Scott bar right now. You can't do it, right? Because truth be told, stripped of its blockbuster sound, Travis Scott's rapping is just bland and forgettable.
And let's be fucking clear, I don't give a fuck about Travis Scott. I do like some of his music, but I'm not here like, oh, I'm so triggered and I'm mad, let me defend Travis or any of these fucking people. I don't care. I'm just speaking in general and what I witness with these people who love to, you know, step into this hip-hop space where they are a guest, okay? And it's kind of like, well, let me tell you how it should be, and this is, let me break this down. Knoxville Farms, you know, how he loves to bring up Genius lyrics and try to break down, because actually this triple entendre, it's like, that's not all there is to rap. Once again, that's a very bland, unseasoned way to look at rap. That's just a particular style of rap. But not everybody has to rap like that. Not everybody has to be super lyrical. If you want to go based on his standard, you would have to call Juicy J trash. Very basic rap. He's not lyrically deep at all. You would have to call Jeezy trash. Like, some of these really big, I'm trying to think of some other like basic rappers where they're not like getting super deep with their lyrics, but they have been so impactful and people really fuck with their music and consider them great rappers because of their storytelling ability and because of their delivery and because people connect with it. They connect with what they're saying because they relate and they understand what they're saying because they're part of the culture, but you would never get that when you're outside of the culture. You don't understand that because it's like you just know based on lyrical ability, that's it. So everybody who doesn't rap like Kendrick is lower than him and they're all trash. Like, no, that's not all it takes to be a good rapper.
Sorry, it's the truth. That's why his features never hit. He's not a verse guy, but that's fine. I mean, great artist, mid-rapper. Very important distinction to make for this video.
Oh God, my God, this should be like God level.
Alright, up until this point, it's been all shits and giggles. Time to start making people mad.
Level 4. Okay.
In here, we will begin talking about respected rappers. Some of them may even be your favorite. Level 4 is full of what I like to call...
So yeah, I see what path he's taking. He's clearly going based on who can be the most lyrical and dropping these double, triple entendres and these deep, profound lyrics. And it's like, not everybody even listens to that type of rap. And that is not all that is required to be a good rapper. But that's the only criteria he's given, which doesn't make any sense.
Elevated mid. I'm trademarking that. Don't steal it, please. What separates it from normal mid is that these guys may have the ability to get introspective on a track.
I would put Big Sean
like
a step above 4, like 5.
Like an impressive rhyme scheme. And because of this, they enjoy great amounts of respect.
Also...
from casuals who can't really distinguish them from the higher level.
It's so funny he calling other people casuals.
Yeah, it was stupid. No, who are your favorite artists? You listen to hip hop?
Yeah,
and that's the other thing too that they do that get on my nerves. They've made this into a very corny fucking like purist mindset. Like, because I studied Nas and I listened to the great rappers and I'm a purist and I know hip hop and you're a casual if you only listen to Travis Scott. Shut the fuck up. This shit is so corny. All these people get on my nerves. It's so fucking cringe. Casuals.
Have you guys heard of Joyner Lucas?
And also old heads thirsty for the tiniest drop of lyricism in the mainstream. Might as well be level 7. It's all the same to them. They heard that Jack Harlow album. They were like, shit, this is real rap. He's bringing it back. Corday popped off and they were like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
He's so boring.
Now ride with a pay chauffeur, cause I'm way doper, better stay sober.
I would put him lower.
I paint pictures, you a Crayola.
And he's such a tryhard. I don't like his music.
Big Sean and said,
Yeah. He's top 3.
And you know what's interesting? This shit's fire. This is so gonna fire. This is how you really know that he don't know what he's talking about. This has been widely agreed on in the rap community, in the rap space, that you have the big 3, which was Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, and everybody was like, that was supposed to be Big Sean up there. Like, everybody kind of agreed that he's like the 4th. And like, he had so much potential, and if he would have kept going and released more, like okay, he could have been up there with them. I feel like most people kind of put Big Sean in that league. So it's like, for you to put Big Sean at level, was this 4, 5? It's like, once again, I just feel like he just don't know what he's talking about.
When in reality, these guys are decent, you know? That's about it. Even still, they usually end up...
I keep feeling like somebody at my door.
Their audience and manage to stay relevant for over 10 years.
Meg Thee Stallion and
Years, in some cases.
Level 5. Good.
Everyone from this level on can rap. Whether you love them or hate them, their skill is undeniable. They can carry their own against almost anyone.
Once again, he's off. I would put Drake at 6. Because once again, rapper it's so many different components that makes you a great rapper. Oh. And you can't talk about this and be like, I'm only talking about lyrical ability. That doesn't make any sense. You're literally removing most of what makes someone a good rapper. There are a lot of intelligent people out there. There are a lot of people who can put together some very clever, witty, dope bars with quadruple entendres if they want to. Does that make them a good rapper? No, that's not enough. So for you to only make that like the main criteria, that doesn't make any sense. And it like I said, it just shows that you don't really have an understanding of this genre.
Almost. Level 5 has wordplay, entendres, and storytelling for days.
That's
They enjoy respect amongst
Whatever.
most people in the industry.
Sure.
They still fall short with those rap purists and hardcore hip-hop fans who just refuse to buy into the hype. You know, to them, they're just okay. They're hating. This is probably the most varied group on here. As you can see, level 5s in every corner of the genre,
DMX is
including
crazy.
but not limited to.
I would throw DMX higher. I don't care. DMX is like one of the, if not the top like street rapper. Who's above him? I guess you could say Tupac. But okay, I would put DMX and Tupac in. Well, Tupac would probably be level 7. If Tupac is level 7, then DMX would be 6. Easy. Like, once again, I don't think he has an understanding.
Young
You putting DMX as 5? That's crazy.
guys who rap over alchemist beats, golden age pioneers, blog era lyricists, bling era pop stars.
I feel the pressure under more scrutiny. And what I do, act more stupidly.
Again, Kanye, generational artist, good rapper. You may be wondering, well, why can't a guy like Drake be level 6? You know, he can rap. Allow me to demonstrate.
You could do this with any rapper and find some stupid shit they put out or some shit that don't really hit that hard.
See, it's like all the aesthetics are there, you know? He gets
Slow
the
down.
cadence right, conductor beat.
No
But
rhythm,
if you dive any
Jesus. Help the
deeper,
little
you just
boy.
start hearing shit like this. What? He said that shit like it was so tough too. Like, to me, Drake's lyrical bag feels like that one scene in that James Franco movie where they go to North Korea and they see like a beautiful grocery store.
Yep, guess no one's hungry here after all.
But later in the movie, upon further inspection, they find out it was all just like a cardboard cutout, you know, it was all in like 2D. So that's what lyrical Drake feels like. North Korea grocery store. The point I'm trying to make is that even though a lot of these guys seem stellar at first, they're just missing that one piece that will make them great. DMX lacks technical ability. Drake is extremely shallow, so he lacks depth. Chance is corny. So it's like, just like if
You
they
call
had this
somebody
one
corny?
thing,
That's
they
crazy.
can easily be.
Level 6. Great.
And suddenly we get
This is
a
so
lot
predictable.
less mainstream. And for a good reason.
Cole is less mainstream.
I mean, some of these guys rap so good, nobody even wants to hear that shit. Zero compromises are made here. The rapping is intricate, the lesson is inevitable, the youngins are bored. This is not aux music. At this level, the rapping just demands your attention. It can't just fade off into the background anymore.
Like slow down.
Of course, Knoxville Farms
Then
here.
switch gears
Jesus
again,
Christ.
do a different type of speed. Halfway through that, switch gears again, do a different type of speed.
This is literally what I'm talking about. Shut up. Shut up. Damn. I just want to have to get so technical with this stupid shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's not fucking a science experiment. Nobody asks for these breakdowns like that. Nobody cares. I'm sure people do care to a certain degree. They want breakdown, sure. But I just feel like this is all they focus on, and it just removes the soul out of it. Like, it just removes whatever. These people get on my nerves.
And yet he never loses his time.
There are some exceptions, though. I'm talking about Prime Wang. Cole, maybe.
So I know I'm talking shit at the same time. I don't have an issue with any of these people. All right, everybody create whatever content you want to create. Be as corny and cringe as you want. I don't give a fuck. But yes, I mean, this is honestly how I perceive it. Though I do perceive them to be very corny and just being like, all right.
I don't know about aux. I don't know about aux with Cole.
Walking contradiction, my description. Off the top magician, compositions, non-fiction. Shit it in the competitions, pot the pissing.
Level 6s have the ability to wash any rapper in the world on the right day. Their name commands instant respect from real hip-hop fans across the globe. And even though they rarely go mainstream, they often end up staying relevant in the underground through multiple decades and end up inspiring generations to come. Guys like MF Doom, like Common, like Rakim.
So how are you taking? Well, okay, never mind. That was a bad comment I was about to make. But my point is, he's focusing on some of the old school shit, and look, he's only highlighting the more lyrical old school people. But if he going based on his standard of, oh, they need to be lyrical, it's like, okay, well then he would have to call people trash who basically started rap. Like the niggas who rap like, yeah, they was rapping hella basic like way back in the day. For the most part, of course, you have some outliers, but for the most part, like rap was basic for a while because this was a very like specific subset of rap, and not everybody was doing that. But once again, that was not required for a person to be a good rapper. And even, you know, back in the day when he was talking about like Baby and like Silk the Shocker and those people, like lyrical rap was not that popular back then at all, and that was not the majority. So to call them trash just based on that alone, I just feel like that doesn't make any sense.
I think Rakim is really a good example of why some level 6s fall short of the top. Rapping is like a sport, and as the years go by, people learn from pioneers and become better, taking the craft of rapping to higher heights. So even though Rakim's rapping incredibly
you know what this is equivalent to doing? Sorry, I'm pausing. I mean, it'll be over anyway. This is equivalent to saying like, oh, the 7 levels of a pop star. And basically saying that, oh, the pop stars who were not able to sing like Mariah Carey, they're trash and we're going to put them low. You're not going to do that. You would have to put fucking Madonna low. Her voice wasn't that great. You would have to put even Janet Jackson. Like, it's not like she was able to blow like Mariah. Like, she wasn't able to do that. But, again, there's more to being an artist than just the ability to sing. Nobody would ever call Madonna trash or Janet Jackson trash and rate them super low just based on, oh, I'm just going based on if they're able to sing as good as Mariah Carey, who's at number 7. People would be like, that's so stupid. Like, why would you only consider that? You feel me? So that's basically what he's doing here with rap. And this is why it's just kind of, it's boggling my mind. I'm just like, this is so stupid.
Still fresh 40 years later. He's naturally been outmatched by people who have taken his style and built upon it, taking rap global with better storytelling, more vivid imagery.
And I'm not saying that Madonna or Janet can't sing, obviously, but they were not Mariah Carey singers, is what I'm saying. And that's basically what he's doing with rap. It's like, if you're not Kendrick level of a lyricist, then you're low, and I'm gonna keep putting you lower as your raps get more basic and less lyrically advanced. And it's like, what?
Aggressive cadence. The same applies for many others on this level, who were also once
Level 7, GOAT.
GOAT rappers are extremely rare and come by once in a generation.
Level rap on a doctrine level, so F. Scott Fitzgerald. Maybe I'm the new Rakim, maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian, Kanye.
They have the ability to do everything at an elite level. It's like they see rap in 4D. They can go complex, they can simplify, they're good in the underground, good in the mainstream. Just masters at their craft.
You know, as he's sorry, I'm pausing, it'll be over. But as he's saying this, I'm also thinking of like so many iconic rap songs that were so basic. Like they were not like super rapping deep. And I automatically thought of Bun B. Choosing never fuck without a rub. But he's not rapping about anything on that verse. But that's one of the most iconic rap songs and rap verses ever. But nobody would be like, oh, that don't sound like Kendrick, so we're gonna have to rate that low. It's not as good. Nobody would say that with an understanding of this genre ever.
Completely unique, and their voices are instantly recognizable to the point where nobody can really even copy them, even if they try their hardest. I haven't seen one person replicate the mesmerizing flows of
Under 3K.
the monumental presence of a Jay-Z.
You knew what the fame was. I had it laid out for you knew what the plan was. 300 mil later, now you understand.
The unlimited depth of a Kendrick Lamar.
I can see the evil. I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every zero thinking of my partner.
I need you guys to understand, bro. I know hating Kendrick is cool now because he's super mainstream and popular these days, but here's the thing. He's just the best, and it's not even really close. He just has everything. There's no weakness. His bag is too deep. And how can I go the whole video without mentioning Prime Eminem? Emphasis on the prime.
I would never diss my own mama just to get recognition. Take a second to listen before you think this record is dissing.
Hey, we got one. We got us one. Shit, this is timeless excellence, unchallenged by any critic or detractor. In 100 years, when the history of hip-hop will be entrenched in school textbooks, these guys are going to be the first ones mentioned. If you want to find out what makes hip-hop so great and popular, start by listening to one of them rap.
Oh, because you know what? Go to hell. That's the other thing that irritates me about a lot of these non-black people outside of the culture. I want to be very specific in saying that, because there are some white people that I even grew up with who were in the culture. So I don't want to make this a race thing. It's more so a culture thing, because I've been around white people, Mexicans, who have a very working understanding of black culture and hip hop culture because they grew up in those environments. So I'm not just making this strictly about race. But in this particular case, and a couple others that I could think of, these people just so happen to be white, okay? But yeah, I don't like how some of them come across like they're appreciating rap culture in this very arrogant, kind of condescending way almost, to where it's like, well, look, I know best and I know about what makes a good rapper, so let me tell you what's good and what's not. Like, that's just kind of the vibe they give off. And obviously people can have whatever opinion they want. This is opinion based. It's just, what he feels, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just this air of arrogance that I always pick up on that rubs me the wrong way. I feel like it's icky. I don't like it personally. And then it also rubs me the wrong way that a lot of the time, it will come out that these people like What's the Dirt and Fantano, like they'll be exposed for, these racial comments that they make, that where it's like, the fuck you got going on? Why would you say that? Fantano was exposed really heavily on Twitter not so long ago about some problematic things that he has said in videos and things that he's laughed at, and just really weird shit, especially coming from someone who's supposed to have this deep appreciation of black culture and like rap. And yeah, the thing with What's the Dirt, he got exposed as well. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It just makes me feel icky when I'm watching some of these people and how they come across. But whatever, it's your opinion. Give whatever fucking opinion you want. And I'm gonna give my opinion on your opinion. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say, and this is just how I feel. I don't feel like he know what he's talking about. I feel like a lot of people are just very unseasoned and bland, and they don't really understand black culture, which is a very, very key, important part of hip hop and rap, obviously, because 99% of these rappers that they're discussing are black. So, yeah. That's just my opinion on the situation. Damn, this video is long as hell. I've been yapping a lot, but that's how I feel. I'm gonna fuck who feel about what. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.